Hello, my lovelies. Okay, so I'm getting some channeled messages, and this definitely has to do with love. And any of you who may be in like some sort of what you may consider to be a twin flame or soulmate connection, some sort of divine partner. With that, the message I keep hearing is you have to unlock the door from inside. Otherwise, you and this person are just going to keep having to take the long way around to get back inside. And it's raining right now. So like, please don't make this take longer than it should or put yourself back through the mud by thinking that this person has the key or that this person has the answer when the door is locked from the inside. It's you, okay? With that, it's both of you, but it's you, okay? Because if you are a twin flame in this connection, theoretically, you are one soul divided into two bodies, okay? So with that, you're gonna mirror each other. You're gonna be triggering to each other, okay? 111 on the timer. Interesting. Okay. I'm feeling like the both of you almost have this like 1, 2, 3 on the timer, like this urgency to like want to communicate with each other, but at the same time, the both of you are kind of going through this like financial upheaval and like rebalancing, okay? 133 on the timer. As I say that, I feel like threes are very significant. That's been following me around a lot. With that, what I'm kind of seeing is like, especially with like the Saturn retrograde, the Mercury retrograde shadow period approaching us, or like we're already in it, I don't even know. It's like karma's kind of coming back. We're having a lot of karmic releases. We're also having a lot of shifts around codependency and our mindsets of like what we need, okay? 202 on the timer. So with that, I'm feeling like right now the both of you are kind of going through like a very, very chaotic storm. And so this is not the time to try to force or approach union, okay? I literally just got a text as confirmation. With that, and it said, I would not, okay? Like, because I was in reference to 222 on the timer. I told my mom I don't want to respond to somebody, and she was like, I wouldn't, I'll explain later. So, okay, confirmation. Don't respond right now. Don't react to the heavy emotions right now. 234 on the timer. You're both feeling it, and you're both feeling it for a reason, okay? But it's time to make the judgment call about your thoughts and finally get yourself grounded and sail onto smoother waters on your own individually and surrender to the waves of this, okay? I feel like both of you, I'm getting heavy, like, addiction release, and this could be, like, karmic third parties. This could be smoking, vaping, drinking, just emotional avoidance of sorts, listening to, like, toxic parties, not listening to your own heart, okay? 303 on the timer. With that, whoa, yeah, okay. Oh, my gooseneck. That's what my grandpa always said. Okay. Now, this is what I'm seeing. Okay, the both of you have kind of taken yourselves kind of, not all the way back, but in a sense, 3, 2, 1 on the timer, back to like square one financially. I feel like the both of you are kind of realizing that it's like, again, you're both stepping into this divinity, so you're both realizing that you deserve more, and so you're making the transitions and the change. 333, again, to step into your own financial like divinity and alignment, because I feel like the both of you have just kind of been sitting here like feeling like left out in the cold and burdened and juggled, and 345 on the timer. Like, it's like there's so much going on right now. There's so many people, there's so many opinions, there's so many thoughts that it's like right now you kind of have to be alone and learn how to set these boundaries in your own life, because otherwise when this comes in, if you can't even do it on your own, neither of you are going to learn how to set those boundaries, and you're going to enable yourself 404 on the timer right back into these toxic habits that you fought so hard to break, okay? It's called divine timing for a reason. 411 on the timer. It's like, this is divinely protected, okay? There is a new beginning coming in for this connection, but you have to truly understand that the point of this is to surrender to unconditional love for yourself and your own journey, to understand and completely be able to love without shame every version of yourself that you've ever had to be, so that you can love others and your partner that way. 432 on the timer, okay? I feel like the angel numbers are probably following you guys around everywhere, specifically like 999, like 444, 333, like a lot of transitionary changes, 555 as well. But I am seeing, it's like, and it's 444, so I said that, that's so funny. What I'm seeing with this though is that here very soon, like again, I'm hearing end of August, 8/28, and it's 456. At the end of August, something very powerful is going to be illuminated within this connection. Do you see the light coming off that? That's so amazing. I love this deck. But I'm seeing it's literally like something is going to come in and like illuminate things in a way that it's like something has to just barely shift and it's going to be illuminated, okay? But it's within your own individual world so that they can finally merge together, okay? I'm hearing when two worlds collide. With that, I feel like, again, energetically and with the full moon, you guys are connected, and 5D union has to happen before 3D union can happen, okay? This is a moment for true surrender to your passions, your purpose, knowing that it doesn't matter how long it takes, that this is going to come back in right when it's ready, okay? Again, hitting on the divine timing, it's like true love can take, and 543 is the same, true love can take years to come in. And twin flames, especially with how triggering these connections can be, and again, I'm not saying this is like a triggering in like a toxic way, like this is not somebody you've broken up with several times, 555 on the timer. This is not somebody that's like been verbally or physically abusive to you. This is not somebody that's ever been like in a toxic back and forth relationship. This is like right person, wrong time, societal issues, age gap, long distance, religious background, etc. Like spiritual beliefs, something of that nature, okay? And it's like, and again, maturity, because like you can't teach maturity. That's something that people have to learn on their own through their own lessons. And again, I will say this so many times over and over and over again. You cannot choose what someone else's karmic lessons, karmic debts, or how they have to learn their life lessons like is going to work or manifest in their reality, okay? You're not in control of their reality and they're not in control of yours. This is about true surrender and saying, I love you enough to let you go. If you are mine, you will come back to me when the time is right, when I am ready. It's not about when you're ready. It's about when I'm ready, okay? We're taking the focus off them, calling the energy back to ourselves, okay? With that, I'm seeing the both of you have realized that this is in fact a divine pairing, a soulmate connection, that the two of you are soulmates, that this is a past life connection, and the emotions for this connection are undeniable, okay? With that though, I see that the both of you have kind of finally realized what toxicities and habits and almost like wrongly placed wands were doing, and how they were like kind of like this self-sabotaging like pattern that you were like repeating over and over again, and just how burdening it was, but at the same time that you were the one that was doing it, so you were the one that can release yourself from it, okay? I feel like you're both so heavily burdened by this right now that you're both kind of in this longing energy, again with the moon, the full moon last night. I'm seeing it's like you're both, again, like have so much going on in your own individual lives, so there's like no way that this could like seemingly come in right now, but this is about surrendering to your own new emotional beginnings and trusting that this is all going to come in on the other side of you two stepping into your individual power as the King and Queen of Pentacles, okay? Like very rarely does it happen, and so I'm going to say for you, it's very unlikely that it would happen, that you're going to reach divine union with your partner before you have stepped into your passion and your purpose. 4, 5, 6 on my clock right now, okay? Like certain steps have to be lined up before this can come in. Otherwise, you're not going to have that foundational belief in yourself for these worlds to collide in a cohesive way. We need this to be like a puzzle, not two worlds actually crashing into each other, okay? That's how all of our other connections worked. That's how lust and limerence works, not how love works, okay? But, baby, on the other side of this, the 10 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups, okay? Beautiful, divine communications. I'm seeing talking for hours, okay? 8:28 on the timer. Like, you intuitively know this is coming, okay? But they have to be able to intuitively set themselves up as the Hierophant, okay? But I do see the both of you stepping into this star power, which, speaking of, I did just finally launch my Star Power Surrender mentorship program. The link is in my bio. And you both are finally trying to step back into this star power and calling it back to yourself. And that's what's finally moving things. And again, confirmation, I just got to pop down on my timer. Finally moving things towards this emotional abundance, okay? But you have to understand, again, you can sit back on your throne as the Empress and receive this. You don't have to chase it. Please stop chasing, please. 9/11 on a timer. Put an end to that and give yourself that new beginning. Go get your dreams. It's not tied to anybody else. Your capabilities, your worth, your value is not tied to this other person being in your life right now. It's tied to you, okay? Don't lock yourself out. Unlock the door from within and don't lock yourself out. Let yourself out, okay? Because that person can't ever come in until you unlock that door from within and step into your star power and let it be seen by other people first, okay? Be that light. Be that foundational light for you and this connection and the whole consciousness as a collective, okay? Because on the other side of this is a lifetime of emotional abundance, fulfillment, joy, like literally settling down, the family, the home, the traveling, the abundance, the finances, like you two merging your businesses. It's all coming in, okay? I love you so much. Have an amazing day.